Thoughts shared in that rowdy session of Senate resolves to provide legislative support for Naira redesign. The Senate on Wednesday witnessed a rowdy session over the Naira redesign policy of the CBN. A heated argument broke out during a debate on a motion sponsored by Obasani, Chairman Senate Committee on Banking, Insurance and Other Financial Institutions. Sani had in the prayers for his motion urged the Senate to provide legislative support for the policy. He also asked the upper legislative chamber to mandate his committee to embark on aggressive oversight on the matter, also urging the Senate to support the CBN Naira redesign policy, including the January 31 deadline for compliance. But Kalu, chief whip of the Senate, and some other senators supported the CBN policy but called for the extension of the deadline for compliance. He said the time frame should be extended to April 31, explaining that Nigerians will be occupied with several activities during the festive period and may struggle to meet the timeline given by the CBN. Also, there was a further argument about inviting Emefiele to the House or not, that's to the Senate or not. Okay, and in that position, some lawmakers had held that he had not honored such invitations in the past. Besides, the circumstances surrounding the announcement, for them seem not too straightforward. So there we have that rowdy session. But then it seems, would seem that the legislative support is getting the nod, as it were.
I mean, it would have been very difficult, I'd imagine, for them to change posture. And yes, this is subject to debate back and forth, which should be part of, any policy decisions as far-reaching as this. But do you know something, Excel? I would wager that there are less than 500,000 individuals who are going to be affected deeply or worried by this policy across the entire Nigeria. Average people in Nigeria do not have the bales of money that we have been seeing showing up in some places on social media. You have, if you're about to pay your rent yesterday or something, you have 600,000, 200,000, 1 million. And I think that can relatively easily be channeled. And if you can show how you earned it, no big deal. It's those people, the people who are arguing now, or on whose behalf they're arguing, are people who have warehouses full of old notes that maybe have no provenance. You cannot track why this person has an amount. That's the person who is quaking in his boots. The rest of us truly are not going to be affected, because when you go to a bank or an ATM, you put your card in, whatever note comes as well.
That's what you take.
So most of us are actually not affected by this. The only people who you might be finding shouting up and down are those who might have money that they cannot identify the source of. Let the rest of us chill. You're not concern us.